hours ago, thousands of people were about to start one of the country's most iconic events, the Boston Marathon. Little did they know that just 3 hours later, lives would be changed forever. This morning, Massachusetts Governor Deval Patrick and the FBI held press conferences on yesterday's attack. And here's what we know right now. 3 people were killed, including an 8-year-old boy, and more than 150 people were injured, many of them still in the hospital this noontime, and over a dozen critically injured. And despite earlier reports of more bombs, those 2 explosions were the only bombs found in Boston. It happened on Boylston Street around 3 yesterday afternoon. Both explosions happened between Copley Square and the Prudential Center Plaza. They happened just a few seconds apart from each other. Randall Pinkston is in Boston, where the FBI is now collecting evidence, including new video, in a search to find out who is responsible.
The area around the finish line of the Boston Marathon is what police call the most complex crime scene in the city's history.
Anytime bombs are used to target innocent civilians, it is an act of terror.
Investigators continue to collect and process evidence, including bomb fragments and cell phone videos and photos. Mourners have been placing flowers at the scene. Investigators denied reports that several unexploded bombs were found in the area.
We only have 2 devices that we're aware of, and both of those devices were the ones that involved in that did the damage and were involved in the explosives incident.
3 people were killed and more than 175 others were injured in the 2 blasts. Among the fatalities, 8-year-old Martin Richard, who greeted his father at the finish line. The boy's sister and mother were badly injured.
They are a wonderful family, and this is a horrific tragedy.
Investigators say the 12-block area near the finish line will remain a crime scene for at least 2 more days. The FBI agent in charge would not confirm reports agents are questioning a Saudi national who was injured in the blast. Police searched his home in the suburb of Revere.
I'm not going to say who might or might not be in custody right now.
The injured people, several of whom lost limbs in the attack, are being treated in hospitals across the city. Doctors say the bombs were packed with shrapnel.
Probably this bomb had multiple metallic fragments in them, and we removed pallets and nails.
No one has claimed responsibility for the attack. Randall Pinkston, CBS News, Boston.